Hello. Welcome back to A Year in a Day. My name is Ian. This is my Arthurian quest to better myself and right the wrongs of my tragic past. I've brought the keyboard out again, just to, do some fiddling around. But first, allow me to vent about the lack of recycling centers anywhere in my town. I had to drive around all day, just trying to find places. I misspoke. There are no cardboard recycling places. There are metal recycling places. There are abandoned recycling places. But there's no cardboard recycling places. I even went to the landfill, but you have to pay. But you have to pay, and you have a big load to dump. I should pick my words better there. Okay, so I did that all day and had to run errands and buy things from my dad. Now, I'm developing a headache because I haven't drank water. I need to drink water. I'll go after this. The answer. I know this will get uploaded after the midnight deadline. I really gotta stop filming these so late. I was messing around with some AI chat generators because I've been seeing the ads for C.AI, and I see the subreddit pop off every now and then, just complaining about their site being down. I'm like, okay, how good can this AI chat stuff really be? And I don't want to give any site the dignity of signing up account, so I just found a free one online, inputted some stuff, and it's not good. Oh, it is not good at all. It's repetitive. It's overly detailed about them, just things that really don't need detail over and over and over again. It has so much prose, flowery language. It drags on a point when you can just get right to the action. But as it is with a lot of things, every now and then it strikes gold. And I generated a conversation between two astronomers in love, and they're having a morning coffee and discussing the mysteries of the universe. And one of the characters goes, I believe it's easy to get lost in this. It's easy to get lost in the stars, but it's even easier to get lost in you. Oh, it's so cheesy. It's so corny, but it's so fucking good. Oh, and there's a high chance that someone else has already read it before, and then the AI just pulled it. But even still. But then I was like, well, now hold on. Well, this is a good line. This is one good line. And I can write so much more creative metaphor and intriguing dialogue, engaging wordplay than this thing ever could. And it made me feel a little better. As long as it doesn't get any better. And heck, this whole thing reminds me of Austin McConnell. He did a video where he did in the early years of AI, not like 1950s, but modern AI in the sense of like it was 3 or 4 years ago. Very modern. He generated a book called Today's Spaceship Day, and some funny, goofy lines, just showing the absurdity of AI, that showed the absurdity of early AI. But there was one line it created that just absolutely floored me, and I think I've memorized it because it struck me so much. It's like one of the last line. I think it's like one of the last lines said by a character in the book. I am full of ordinary sounding words, but when I say them, and you are here to hear them, or you are there to hear them, all is well with everything. I mean, oh my gosh, would be painted on murals, quoted in Goodreads all the time. Oh my gosh, I am full of ordinary sounding words, but when I say them and you are there to hear them, all is well with everything. Yeah, it's a little bit clunky, but it holds so much power within it. Power of words, man. Heck, and speaking of power in music, I recently re-listened to a track by the artist known as Punjabi and MC. Now, I do not know the English translation of the title, but Jay-Z did a song over it called Beware the Boys. And oh my gosh, it's just, I mean, you wouldn't think it would. At first I was like, oh, it's, I admit I didn't give it a fair shot at the start. It was like, oh, this is just this is some foreign music. This is Punjabi music, Indian music. It's while it'll be good, I won't get it. I won't feel it. But this, as the song gets on, you're like, okay, and music drops out and it's just his voice, and then in comes this boom, 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 this thumping bass line, and you're just like, oh, now I get it, because it turns out it's a dance track, and oh my gosh, it gets your head moving. You wanna move your body. Oh my gosh, it's a really good song. And I did a little bit more research, and it turns out it's a 90s British dance hit, and it sort of has that crossover appeal. I think it got big in Italy. The music video was filmed in Thailand, but it's a celebration of sort of the cross culture connections between India and the United Kingdom, or the whole of Great Britain, really. And I was just like, whoa. And then out of nowhere, this American artist from New York decides, hey, I like this. I'm gonna sing over this. And it's fucking fire. I mean, what? Oh my gosh. And the song's not even changed, I don't think. Barely changed at all. So he's singing over an Indian singer as well. Well, not singing, he's rapping. And I was just, it was utterly fascinating and very catchy. And this, of course, this kind of led down a rabbit hole, retreading over some old favorites, listening to the four main different versions of The Man Who Sold the World. David Bowie's the original, the artist Lulu, 1974, Midge Ure, who did it in the 80s, who did a cover version in the 80s that got used for Metal Gear, the Metal Gear video game series. Then Nirvana did a cover of it in the 90s, and those are the big four. And I always imagine these personified characters attached to each song, almost like a Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse type situation. Really, each song represents this very different emotion, just in its portrayal. Lulu's is gaudy and boisterous, while there's a haze to Midge Udre's, and then Nirvana's is this very tired version, and there's a sort of mystical energy to Bowie's original. It's utterly fantastic. And then escaping, I listened to a parody song. It was a parody of NWA's Straight Outta Compton, but it was with Gotham villains. So it was Straight Out of Gotham, and it was all of Batman's villains, and it was very... Oh, snap. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What's going on? This is one of the clocks that I mentioned previously. Look at that. There it goes. I mean, utterly fantastic. Utterly fantastic. I love music. I really do. I think it's one of the most important it's probably no okay it's one of the most important human inventions of all time. I've messed up the camera angle. There we go. I mean, standing alongside fire and talking, communication, verbal communication, and your basic tools and stuff, and a bunch of other things. Music, the great communicator, use two sticks to make it in the nature. We are rhythmic beings. Our hearts pump in a rhythmic fashion. Ba-bum, 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 or ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum when we're feeling nervous, or boom, 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 boom when there's tension, or when we're sleeping. Oh my gosh. That's incredible that we just have music built into us like that. We have a rhythm built into our hearts. Alrighty, let's do a little something. Just dance with me, come on, just move your feet. Come on, just dance with me. Come on, it's a dance party at the end of the world. Just dance with me, come on, it's entropy. Come on, there's gravity. Come on, it's a dance party at the end of the world. It's a bore on the floor, you can't ignore it. Else is there, so we must ensure that Pachelbel is rolling in his grave to read on you. Just dance with me, come on, just move your feet. Come on, it's nice to me. Come on, it's a dance party at the end of the world. Just dance with me, come on, it's entropy. Come on, it's gravity. Come on, dance party at the end of the world. I want to make that a full song where it's just a dance song with reckless abandonment. Just fully letting yourself go and being controlled by the music. Oh, wouldn't that be the dream? Thank you so much for watching. I've been Ian. This has been A Year and a Day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 44. Thanks, good night, and take care on your quest. And I'll take care of mine. Just take care.